Hey y'all, it's JMB from JMB and Panda Farms. We're back to stage number 2 in the small shed build. Stage number 2 takes 2,000 liters of cement. What we're going to talk about real quick is a couple of different options in game that you have for making concrete or buying concrete. Concrete, cement. I call it concrete. The game calls it cement. Let's take a look real quick at what I'm talking about. Get in here, go over here, get into the map. I need to actually in the map. Well, it's going to save the game, of course. That's the way it usually happens. There we go. Hit save. Now, there's a cement factory. You can buy the cement factory. We're over here now. There's a mod that just came out. I want to say it was this week, where it gives you an option. You can either lease the cement factory or you can buy the cement factory. Buying a cement factory is about $370,000. Leasing it is $1,000 a day. 1,013 to be. Now, that 1,013 really isn't that bad. Because if you have stones turned on in your game, you're going to have to pick stones in your fields that will help you produce the cement that you need in order to build a shed. The other option that we've got, and we're going to go run over here and we're going to take a look real quick, is to run all the way across the map. I'm just going to hop around because I can. Go to the warehouse. Now, I'm in third person because I wanted to be in third person for a little bit. You can go in here and you can buy it. You can buy 2 pallets at $5,444 for 2 pallets. That gets you roughly 5 days with the cement factory. Now, that's not going to be enough time to produce all of the cement that you would need. Go over to the farm again. Show you something quick. Sorry, I had a little bit of a coughing fit. Had to take care of that real quick. I had a very close friend, a very close person to me, actually send over a production. And I'm not going to do super speed and all that stuff. We are going to grab it back. We're going to go run over here. This is a person that's incredibly close to me. Sent this over. It is modded. It is not a base game at this point. Mod. Cement production. And I have already produced 1 pallet of concrete or cement just to see how well it works. And it works incredibly well. Now, let's go in here. Let's take a look at the productions real fast. And it will show you something very interesting. It produces cement bags real quick. 528 cycles a month. Now, that's not base game. Base game is usually 24 plus. The actual recipe for cement bags stayed the same. The only thing that this individual did was speed things up slightly. Now, if you noticed at the beginning of the video, I've got 3 contracts. We're in October. October is going to be your best time for stone picking content. I do have some other productions and things that I'm running to try to make some extra money, just to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to go do a couple of contracts. And I'm going to get back with you guys when I get almost done with the third contract. So that way I'm not boring you guys with watching me go back and forth as I'm picking up stones. By the end of these 3 contracts right here, we will have enough stones for the last pallet of cement. So I have grossly underestimated how many rocks we were going to get off of this field. I've had to unload twice now. This is a base game rock picker, 2,000 liter capacity. I have grossly miscalculated. We're going to run the last couple of passes real fast and go back to Cement Factory and actually take a look at that. Because it might actually make the second pallet with just this particular contract. And I know I'm running with GPS and the lines are on. I do it so I know I can see things. Now that contract's finished now. It's all done. Let's run back to the house, drop off this last little bit. I've got 2 other contracts to do. I'm going to do those off camera just so I can complete them and stockpile some stones so we can stockpile some cement for other builds. Wrong way. I know which way I'm going, I promise I do. I've played enough on this map already. I should know right where I'm at, and I don't. Not always. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let it run. I'm going to let the cement factory run. And once it's produced that second pallet cement factory, turn around, back over here, and finish loading it. It does hold quite a bit. It's got a 20,000 liter capacity. So trying to keep up with this thing has been a challenge because of how fast it runs. So guys, I will be back in a little bit once I get a chance to get this second pallet made, because we're almost there. I mean, honestly, we're almost there. We got 200, a little less than 200 liters left to go before it's completed. It won't take very long. But I'll be back once the second pallet comes out. We'll run them over. We'll see what the actual runtime is going to be for the second stage. I know the first stage was roughly a month in game, and I'm running 1 day month, so it was one entire day to get the actual rough framing done. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we will run both pallets over to the small shed and see what we have to do next. Guys, I didn't even run and go do contracts. I sat and watched this production. We now have the second pallet of stones made into cement bag. Now, I'm going to super strength these over here real quick. We're going to put them in the small shed, get them going in just a second, and figure out what stage number 3 is going to be, because I've got stuff stockpiled everywhere on this map right now. Don't pay any attention to all the wood by the don't pay attention to that. That's you don't see that. I might have put 20,000 liters of wood in the sawmill and we made a bunch. There's a bunch extra. Let's just say that. That's for the next stage of this particular build because I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I have not built it. I do not know. I'm learning, as you guys are, how all of these things work. And I wanted to make sure I had extra stuff existing. Now, I will say this. I'm eternally grateful to the individual that was kind enough to send me this cement mod because it's helped out a lot. It's made life a whole lot easier. You could conceivably do some contract and you could offset the cost of renting the cement factory very easily and have enough stones to produce the 2 pallets that you need for this particular build. Now, I'm going to let this run. I'm going to let this small shed run, let it figure out what it needs to do for the next step, and we'll talk about that in the next video. I do want to take 1 second and say a very special thank you to Slick Top. He convinced me that making videos would not be a bad thing. Slick, I appreciate you, sir. I really do. Thank you very much. Thank you to the people that have sent over custom built, custom mods for Panda and I. I appreciate you guys as well. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.